What is the definition of Fiji time? The notion of things getting done eventually, or not at all, without the stress of time. What time are we feeding the sharks today? Fiji time! Hey, you're 10 minutes late. Fiji time! Fiji time is an effect that is felt by both visitors and the locals. However, to people coming from the hustle and bustle of the busy Western world, Fiji time can feel a little annoying at first. If you like your schedules, your plans, and you like to set itineraries, then you might find it a little hard to adjust to Fiji time. However, the locals and visitors, once they get used to it, see Fiji time as living life and not rushing it. Join myself, Thomas, and Daniela on our journey from the UK to Fiji, specifically moving to Taveuni Island. The man from Del Monte says yes. We travelled to London to say our goodbyes to family members, Daniela's sister and my son, the world famous Mario 118. We had some food and then contemplated what was to come ahead of us. We then travelled to see my extended family in Dorset, and we said our goodbyes. Surely we will be missed. I sold my van and left my job. The whole process for our pets was much longer. 6 months prior to leaving for Fiji, we started our vet appointments to get all the vaccinations up to date. Our 9.5-year-old German Shepherd Dexter would be joining us, along with Leo, Louie and Lexi, our 3 cats. Before we knew it, the day arrived when Pets Abroad arrived at our house to collect the animals. They would have a 1-night stay at Heathrow, and then an 11-hour flight to LA, followed by an 11-hour flight to Fiji. 30 days in quarantine, and then hopefully a lovely retirement.
Louie, Leo, and Lexi. Lots of L's.
Then it was my turn. The day had arrived. 5:30 a.m. bus to Heathrow, and then the onward flight to LA, followed by a 5-hour wait at LA and a further flight to Fiji. Here, gate 1, here we go. The flight to LA was quite empty, which made for comfortable travel. Bye bye to gloomy old Blighty. So after 40 hours of travelling, I arrived into Nandi Airport at 5:45 in the morning. I jumped in with ATS Animal Transport, who kindly drove me to the quarantine facility in Suva. Cats checked out their enclosure, where they would spend the next 30 days. Dexter had a bit of a wander and checked out his run. ATS kindly dropped me to a local hotel and I settled into a good book for the evening. The next morning, I rose bright and early, a bit jet lagged, and the view from my window was far from spectacular. Suva, down for a hearty breakfast.
Morning, Bula from a wet Fiji. It's my second morning in Fiji and I've come for the beautiful rain. What can I say? So I'm in Suva at the moment. I've had to stop off because I've got to go to immigration and finalise my permit. I've got a 21-day stamp to be in Fiji. If you came as a UK citizen, you could get four months as long as you've got a return flight booked. I've got no return flight booked. I'll be back to you in a bit when I get out of the rain. Hi again. So here we are, Suva. As you can see, we just had a rain shower. I'm back again. Sun's come out. Don the old sunglasses again. So where are we? I am in Suva. I've got the, if we spin around this way, I've got the Holiday Inn hotel behind me. I haven't done any exploring. So let's sort of brief you on what's happened. I arrived into Fiji yesterday morning, about quarter to 6 in the morning. We've had a long sort of in-port preparation, etc., going on with our animals. So one dog, German Shepherd called Dexter, and 3 cats, Leo, Louis and Lexi, but we like to call him Boo Boo, like Boo Boo the bear. So I managed to blag a trip with ATS, the cargo company. So I jumped in with the animals. So Siobhan from Find Your Feet Fiji sort of did the negotiations from me. And I jumped in with Topu from ATS. And it was sort of a 3-hour drive, a couple of stops off, etc. Top the animals' water up. Yeah, I went to quarantine with them to the biosecurity and seen them in there. Didn't make too much of a fuss because yeah, obviously my dog hadn't seen me for 3 days, so he was yeah, not really knowing what's going on, and he was excited to see me but wasn't excited to see me. Yeah, I don't know, a little bit confused, etc. So I didn't want to make a big fuss, but he knows I'm coming back for him in 30 days. Got 30 days quarantine. I'm checking bits out. I've got to go to immigration tomorrow, on Monday, to try and sort out my permit. It's sort of been a long process. Started applying for the permit 18th of December, and it sort of said 21 days, working days to sort your permit out. I've had contacts within inside the immigration department that was sort of set up for me by the agent. But with a 12-hour difference coming from the UK, it's been pretty difficult. The agent's been great. He's been going in and yeah, trying to make the contacts for me. But I'm here now. I came with a letter saying that you can travel to Fiji. Your 3-year residency permit's been approved. Yeah, but when I came to immigration at the airport, yeah, they stamped me for 21 days because I haven't got a return flight. So yeah, I really need to go and get the permit sorted out. Right, what's happening then? So yeah, an Englishman in Fiji, bought a house on Taveuni, early retirement, do a little bit of fishing, do my house up. Hopefully the animals can retire. My girlfriend Daniela will be joining me in about 2 weeks' time. So she's finishing things up in the UK. and I've come to Fiji to sort of try and get things, move in, go and see the house, make sure I can get the pets from quarantine. We've got like take an 18-hour ferry, etc. Yeah, I'm going to be popping back in. We will update you. We will see what's happening. Yeah, I was very nervous coming. The whole trip, like the flights, London to LA, and then LA to Fiji, pretty horrific, really. I don't mind flying that much, but it's just long, you know, 2 11-hour flights together, 5-hour wait in LA, not really sleeping, etc. Topu from ATS, he dropped me at Peninsula Hotel in Suva yesterday. Said that it's good, sort of quite close to immigration, be quite close to walk down to the ferry, etc. Try and get that sorted out. So they'll be my plans Monday. It's Sunday now, so I'm told most things shop-wise will be open on a Sunday, but obviously offices and civil servants won't be working. Yeah, so that's where I am. I'm going to have a little bit of a walk around Suva. Topu's told me sort of late afternoon, evening, it's a little bit dangerous. We had the drive yesterday, so yeah, jumping in for 3 hours with the pets. Drove from Nadi across to Suva. Yeah, there's some big hotel resorts, etc. along the waterfront, but there was nothing that I really liked the view of. Suva, from what I've seen, is probably not my cup of tea. Hence I bought a house on Taveuni, a little island, well, 3rd largest island, so it's not really a little island, sort of 32 miles long by 8 miles wide. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen, but hopefully we'll sort of document it here, and people might be interested and want to come have a watch. And yeah, it's not like I've got a job to do, so yeah, why not document it, see where it goes, and sort of take it from there. Yeah, I'm going to have a wander into Suva now and see what I can find out. See you later.
Careful you don't get clammed.
Yeah, so I've only been down here in Suva Central for about 5 minutes. Already walked along the seafront, been sort of shouted at by some people. Yeah, Mister, etc. Came down here towards the market, and I see the police outside the market with some kids and a bag, etc. So at the start of this little video here, over on the left, the police were chasing those guys down, and they sort of gave up. Policeman over there, you can see sort of the centre of the image now, next to his car. He's just grabbed a couple of children with their bags by the scruff of their necks and banged them in the back of the police car. So yeah, wherever you are in the world, you're always going to get a problem where you get lots of people gathered together, and you get cities, and you've got poverty, and you've got people without jobs, nothing to do. Yeah, all I can say is I'm glad I won't be living in Suva. Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope I've got better things to look forward to. Bye bye. Fiji Immigration Department. Got a hot date here Monday. Only been walking around for an hour and a half, and I've already found the titty bar. That's tonight sorted. Big cruise ship in. Yeah, boy. Get myself some Dorado. Bad boys. Spear gun. Yeah, boy. Those bad boys. I've had a morning in Suva, which is an experience in itself. I've found the immigration department, which I need to go to tomorrow. I found the Gundar shipping ticket office. Everything's closed on a Sunday, so again I'm going to try and go there tomorrow. I've just had a long conversation with my agent, who's advised probably don't take the ferry if I don't need to. So I'm going to probably have a look and see if I can get a local flight out tomorrow night and save an extra night's hotel fee. Because he's saying it doesn't sail until Tuesday rather than the Monday now, which is a little bit, yeah, my plans. But there you go. I never had any real plans. Sort of hope you can hear me, because obviously it's a little bit blustery down here on the sea. Very warm and muggy for me today. Obviously an Englishman out of his comfort zone. So Suva, yeah, a lot of shops closed. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cities. The only city I actually like is probably Santiago. I went to about 15 years ago, so that's probably changed, and I probably wouldn't like that now. Yeah, lots of people walking around, obviously trying to make contact with you, trying to sell you, trying to ask you for money, trying to get you to get into the taxi. Yeah, but obviously I started being polite, etc. You don't want to be unpolite, but then I've sort of changed the story now. I live on Taveuni. I'm a local. I'm not off the cruise ship because there's a big cruise ship in today. Yeah, and they tend to hire, yeah, okay, and sort of leave you alone after that. Yes, that's where I am. I'm sat down here near the harbour wall. Just going to try and get a bit of sun on my legs, so I can try and fit in when I tell people I live on Taveuni, and it doesn't look like I've just come from the UK, which I have just come from the UK. So yeah, see where it takes me. I've just bought some water. I've actually got a beer. I'm going to go back to the hotel, put the aircon on, have a read of a book, have a cold beer. Might venture out to see whether I can get something to eat locally, but obviously I've been warned that potentially in the evening it's a little bit dangerous. I'm sure it's a little bit dangerous because they think you're a naive tourist, but you know, I'm 6'1". Yeah, I can stick up for myself. Don't take any valuables out. Yeah, try not to get in confrontations, but yeah, you want to take my bag, it'll have nothing in it. Yeah, we'll kind of see where we go. I've got a couple messages from the agent, so I've got to go, but yeah, I'll be in touch at some point. See the guys out there laying the net outside the front of Holiday Inn for their fish, waist deep. Fishing for the family, Suva style.
So the evening was spent back at the hotel watching a bit of local footy on the TV, and I planned to settle into a good book again. Shame I couldn't get moved to the 6th floor and room 66. I booked my flight that gave me 3 hours leeway in the morning after I'd been to immigration. Good night's sleep and a hearty breakfast.
Don't say you've never seen a man in a skirt directing traffic before. So just come out of the Fijian immigration department. Got our 3-year permits. It's been a long process. It's taken over 2 months. Had to come in person because I only got a 21-day stamp on my passport when I came in. But yeah, it's all approved now. Had the handshake, got the letter. I've got a flight to Taveuni in about 3 hours. get much smaller.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Hello, welcome to Namala. Let me show you around. I've literally got here, I don't know, half an hour ago. Unloaded my bag. Agents dropped me off. I'm supposed to be waiting for somebody from the estate to come up and turn the water on. I've got a feeling that's not going to happen, but yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? As always, tomorrow. It's absolutely roasting. I've flown in from Suva this afternoon. It's about 31 degrees. Yeah, considering what it was in the UK. Let me show you to the A-frame house, which is known as the Namala. We'll go the front. I'm just doing a bit of solar charging at the moment. Just so I've got some lights for later. And power up my phone. The veranda. Yeah, the house is a fixer-upper, shall we say. But you wouldn't even get a garage for this in the UK. So wow. 180-degree sea view, swimming pool, 1-bedroom house. Yeah, needs a lot of work, but I'm a guy with a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, let's have a wander around this way. Literally some of the biggest spiders I think I've ever seen in my life, and they're everywhere. So if you don't like spiders, don't come to Taveuni. So you get an acre of land with this plot, which basically is this jungle up here. So I'll be working on cutting my way through it, seeing what's viable to eat, etc., and seeing whether we can produce from this garden and in some way sort of become self-sustaining. There's fruits on this tree here. No idea. Oh. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, let's go up here. That way. No, yeah. No idea what they are. I think they might be some kind of mango. At the front of the pool, there's some kind of citrus fruit. I'll turn the other way because obviously the sun's out there. North facing, because we're in the southern hemisphere, so I'm going to get sun all day on the back. Swimming pool in there again. Look at the size of those bad boy spiders up there. Don't know if you'll be able to make any of them out. Probably not with the sun, but yeah, don't like spiders. I think I'm going to have to light a bit of a fire later and see if I can get rid of some of these. There's some kind of citrus fruits on this tree here. If we come back to the front again, or side drive to the front. On the trees there's 2 or 3 big stacks of bananas. I can see bananas up in here. Nothing's ripe at the moment, but yeah, I like bananas. Quick wander around the back. Not sure what the light's going to be like, so I say all this jungle up behind here, an acre, so about 15 tennis courts, is ours. It's a carport. Goes round, we wander inside. Yeah, just remember it's a fixer-upper. A little tiny kitchen. I was under the impression it had a cooker. It certainly had a cooker in the photos, and also mentioned it having a fridge, but yeah, there's no cooker, no fridge. There's a downstairs bathroom stroke shower. The whole ceiling's rotted out. Yeah, no ceiling in there. Toilet, shower. So kitchen area going to be ripped out. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of these sofas sooner rather than later. I just can't even look at them. Don't even know what's growing in them. There's like drop-ins. So whether there's been birds in here or whether it's bats potentially, but I can't see anything. There's lots of geckos, maybe it's geckos. So this is the downstairs, like a large living area. Let's have a quick wander upstairs to the 1-bedroom. Don't know what the light's going to be like, don't know what you're going to hear much. But bear with. Yeah, so 1-bedroom mezzanine. There's some cupboards here, which are full of rubbish. All the electrics are going to need ripping out, and our solar company's coming to have a look. Upstairs, ensuite toilet, bit of shelving. Yeah. Let's quickly shoot back downstairs again. So yeah, this is Taveuni Garden Island. This is Taveuni Estates. This is one of the properties on the estate. Hasn't been lived in for about 4 years. Yeah, I said probably a little bit longer than 4 years, but quickly go back out to the front and then we'll sign this one off. But yeah, big vaulted ceiling. You see that with a roof fan. Ladder, cobwebs. Yeah, it's going to need some major cleaning. That's it. So yeah, like I say, I've been here about half an hour. Yeah, it's my first impression. Yeah, you can see the other islands. You've got 180 degree sea view. Yeah, it's wild. It's off grid. Yeah, I love it. I don't know whether Daniela will. I'm sure we'll redo this video and see what she thinks of it when she gets here. So back where we started. Catch you later. Variety of flora in the garden. Yeah, it's quite amazing really. I'm not sure whether they're natives or whether the previous owner planted, had a fascination for flowers. But yeah, there's some beautiful flowers here.
Meanwhile, back in the UK, Daniela was finishing up the packing, getting ready to load the container. Here she comes. I do have to stress that I did my fair share of packing and cleaning before I left, but Daniela did do the lion's heart of it, so caps off to her. The day came, the container got loaded, and off she went on a 3 to 4 month voyage to Fiji.
Beyonce had her island extravaganza, leaving Due in her favourite hangout in Hot Caribs in Bournemouth.
Okay, so this is Daniela trying to offload her last bits of shit. She's full post-it notes.
Light bulb? Sure, why not?
This is Daniela's first vlog entry. It's her last meal with us. 6 chickens. The last. There's no more last. We've quizzed her about everything. Now we're looking forward to seeing her on her way. Seeing her last night in her crime scene. We'll share the shot of the crime scene. That's all that she has to say.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. What are you ready for?
Fiji, baby!
Anyone for a snake in their bedroom?
There's the old sofas. Absolutely minging.
Exploring the local areas, the beaches, the jungle, even the golf course. Picking my own fruit. Finally, bananas, papayas, mangoes. Please like, share and subscribe. Danaka.